I'm Christy Holen, and I'm the coffee bar manager here at Harvest Market. And today I'm going to be showing you how we do our pour overs here in the coffee bar. So to get started, you're going to need the pour over. This is normally what you're going to be purchasing. You can do it into a beaker, or you can do it straight into your coffee mug at home. So we're going to start out with this. We have 24 grams of our single origin light roast coffee. This one's from Peru, but you can use whatever coffee that you like. We prefer the taste of our single origin light roast. We're going to need a Kalita filter and hot water that's filtered 195 to 205 degrees and a timer that is counting up. We also have a scale that is set to grams and ready to go. So to get started, we're going to place our filter into the top part, and we're going to preheat and rinse the filter. So what this is doing is it's rinsing any paper filaments that's left on the filter to create a clean taste without any paper flavor. And it's also preheating our beaker. That's going to ensure our temperature stays high throughout the brewing process. So then when this is done, I'm just gonna use the water and I'm gonna preheat the mug that the coffee would be drank out of, and this is just going to continue to keep the water hot throughout the brewing process. We're going to put our grounds in the filter and level it out. You want a nice level pouring surface, and then tare the scale on with the coffee in it. So when we start, the first phase is going to be a blooming phase, and we want to wet all the grounds as quickly as possible. And I'm going to start the timer as soon as I pour. And the reason why we want all the grounds wet is it's going to ensure that everything is extracted evenly when we're doing the extraction phase. And I wanted to keep the gram amount under 50 grams for this blooming phase. And I'm just gonna let it bloom for 45 seconds, and it's just gonna let all the dry pockets get soaked up and keep it wet. All right, so it's been 45 seconds. So I'm going to start my brewing phase. And you wanna continue pouring and never pour in the same spot. So sometimes we do zigzags, you can do a spiral. You just never want to stop pouring. You want your input to be similar to what's coming out of the bottom of the dripper. And I want to reach 400 grams before a minute 40. So sometimes you might have to slow down or pour a little harder, but you don't want to over agitate the grounds. You want to keep it nice and gentle. Okay? So then we're just going to wait for it to continue dripping, and this is what your brewer at home would be doing. And we want it to finish around 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 3 minutes. And if you have something that's finishing sooner or later, you might want to adjust your grind. We do want the grind to be a little finer than a regular drip brew. All right, so it's all done dripping. And so we're just gonna set this aside. And then once you've dumped your water that was preheating, you can decant and serve your coffee. And there you are.